108 gates, where we're looking at the current energies in a slightly different way. Straight off, this is take two. Take one stopped randomly. I gathered quickly why it stopped quick. So looked at it, yes it was that, and then carried on. And then we're not going to change the cards because this seems the energy of what's coming in. We talked about it even before in past readings recently, so that you're aware of your surroundings to a point, and you're familiar with your surroundings, or more so familiar with your inner surroundings of yourself, to a point that if something feels off, you can respond to it instantly, you can respond to it immediately, resolve the issue, get the best solution to come forward and continue, move on. As I was mentioning that, I said we're going to do the feminine and masculine cards before the oracle cards. So the first one we got was Page of Swords, indicating a change in intellect and change in the way we feed and nurture our intellect, a shift and change in the way we perceive things, because we're allowing ourselves to understand things differently. We're allowing our consciousness, subconsciousness to be shifted and changed. And what I mean by that is more so the subconsciousness is going to be shifting. The subconsciousness, as you allow it to be more fluid and more flowing, the things that come up reveal something to the consciousness. Therefore, you can't put it back into the subconsciousness. It's going to be fully changed, or should I say, it's going to be eternally changed, because you can't re-establish those things that you've just taken out. It will shift and it will mutate. It will change. Your job, or should I say the reading is saying, to do that for your benefit. Do that so you are benefiting from that process. The masculine energy coming in as Nine of Swords, that overbearing, overwhelming feeling of worry, having sleepless nights. You may be having some nightmares, night terrors, some people call them, or just uneasy dreams. Your subconsciousness may be purging some things that have held you stuck. You may be waking up you may be waking up at peculiar hours, because sometimes we wake up at a certain time every day and it's normal to get up at 4 o'clock or something like that. But this is going to be more around, you're waking up at random times, you're waking up at times when it doesn't really make sense why you're waking up for that. It could be that your processing of the subconscious things is kind of alerting you to something, bringing you out of your sleep, and then you can kind of process it or dump it, so to speak, and then go back to sleep with a refreshed perspective, because you've dumped out something from your consciousness, from your subconsciousness, from your energetic field, from your auric field. Interesting. If you are having those things up, I would be interested to know what you are waking up to. Are you waking up from dreams? And are you waking up to a more peaceful feeling? Are you waking up to a question in your mind? Are you waking up to a urge to read or do something? So I've got to say, it's been quite interesting to see what's been going on. And I'd be interested to see and hear what you are doing. So, fortitude, be brave and dig deep. There you go. In your intellect, go in deeper, go in forcefully, gently. What I mean by that is determined and assertive, yet with gentle kindness and humility and grace. So not to disrupt yourself or to hurt yourself or disturb anything that doesn't need disturbing. Going in with a gentle hand, going in with a gentle mind. And then here we've got adaptation. Change will be better than you think. So from that Nine of Swords, instead of allowing it to continue to worry us, continue to stress us out, start seeing the solution, start bringing in the solution, start seeing it. Is it actually real? So there was something I was reading about transference yesterday. So yes, for those of you who know me, you know I'm studying, and those of you who don't, I am now going into hopefully the next part of the course, which is a deeper energy of counselling. I'm not a counsellor yet, I'm not a qualified counsellor yet, but I am going into that, and always been reading about things like that, psychology, psychometry, things like that. But transference, and how when we're remembering something, we might feel something similar to a sensation we've had before and automatically assume it's the same thing, whereas the intellect now needs to discern the difference between, now, is it actually happening now, or is it triggered something, has it activated something that's already happened, and you're having those memories coming up, you're having those revisions coming up, so to speak. This time you can see the threat is not actually there, which you've spoken about before. Therefore, keep it consistent with now, keep it relevant to now, and adapt to now. The threat is not there, therefore my adapted response to that is to adapt and respond accordingly, not with that high vibe of that high intensity or high frenzy of fight or fright or flight. More so, the threat is not there, therefore calm down, relax, feel safe. Change will be better than you think, because you now can discern with greater ease that's happening. So there you go. Let's go see if this one. Reflection. Look in the reflection, who you were, who you are not. What did you see before? Can you start seeing yourself differently? Can you start seeing the reflection of yourself differently, so that you have a friendlier, more loving and kind version of yourself in your mind? Start seeing the truth of who you are, and not who you thought you were, not who others thought you were, not who others told you you have to be. And then in this process, you will have a lot of fluidity. Like I said before, you can have the consciousness and the subconsciousness be more fluid, so you're able to benefit deeper, you're able to benefit from all this work you're putting in. Why not reap the rewards? Why not benefit from it? So we're going to get one more for here, then we're wrapping up. There you go. Reap from the rewards, utilize your resources, know that, okay, you're safe. Wherever you're going right now is essentially safe. You can go forward knowing you're protected, knowing you have the correct things around you, knowing that you're going from A to B, and you know that you're going from Z to back around to A. It's a new cycle. It's not the same cycle that you've just gone through. It's going to be fresh. It's going to be new. Loving this energy. It is dense. It is very cognitive. It is very emotional. But you got this. You can do it. So for now, peace and love.